Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Metamorphosis Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope everybody's doing well and feeling well on tonight. So, as you can see here, the overall energy is alone in the world, okay? This person is nude. You see a bunch of like covers and sheets and pillows or whatever. This person is sitting here. This person is feeling alone in the world. This person has been used or abused or something in some type of way here. And just left. Okay. This reading here is very specific. It's going to go into a variation of multiple different things here, okay? Because I want to explain something to you all, okay? Pertaining to some things that is going on, okay? And why these things are not being stopped, okay? It's one of the, besides drugs, it's one of the highest rated things going on right now that brings in a whole lot of wealth, and this is the reason why it's not there. You know, there's no stop being put to it. Okay, there's a lot of wealthy elitists that makes a lot of money off the operations of this, and they also pay out a lot of money to people to turn a blind eye to go along with this and cover them as well. Okay. And even persons that you have seen that have gotten caught up about stuff like this or whatever, who are like wealthy or in government, celebrity, you know, higher persons in power or what have you, it's set up. They're being set up from persons higher up, okay? Because they're all with the same thing. They all are aware that it goes on. They are all a part of it, okay? But a lot of people are unaware. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, first of all, let me go back. For those of you who didn't see my last story time, Tropical Paradise Luxury Cruise Craziness, okay, make sure y'all go and see that. There's a lot of things that I exposed in that story. The reason why I did that story was for various different reasons, okay, to shine a light on a lot of different things that's going on, okay, even though I use my own creative mind to make up that story. When I write, people channel in different ways. I channel when I'm writing. So this is the reason why I get a lot of the information I do when I write, and the reason why I write the way I do. Okay, so I expose a lot of different things in those stories. Okay. And like I said, it was to shine a light on certain different things that people may not have been aware is going on, but it's also for people who have, for individuals who have gone on cruises or had family or loved ones who have gone on cruises and they just completely vanished and disappeared, and you never got any closure, you never got any answers or anything. If you was given some bogus story, either they just vanished into thin air and you wasn't told anything and you couldn't find out anything, or either they told you some bogus story. Oh, they must have committed suicide, they must have, you know, went overboard because they wanted to, and then it was covered up by the people. So I expose those things for multiple different reasons, okay? But if you notice, the victims that was in that story, they were of a particular on a particular level. They were you know, had a particular background, come from a particular, you know, prestigious families, and come from money and different things like that, for me to show you all how this goes on different levels, okay? And the reason why I'm explaining this to you is because it's going to tie into what this reading is going to be about, okay? Now, Human sex trafficking, I've told you all before, there's about 800,000 to 1 million children. That's just children that goes missing every year, annually. Okay, that's just the children. That's not including the teenagers or the adults that go missing. Okay, we're just talking about school-age children that go missing, elementary school-age children that goes missing. Okay. And then you can even take it, if you want to, you could go preteens, but from preteens to elementary, to infancy level children that go missing. Okay, like I said, that's just the numbers for the children. 800,000 to 1 million every year. Okay, and the majority of them are never seen or heard from ever again. Okay, and nobody with any common sense is saying is doing the math. It's simple math. Okay, whether you want to, even if you just want to round it out to the nearest whole number, if you want to say a cool million every year. Okay, where are 1 million bodies going every year? Where are they going? You understand what I'm saying? Even if you wanted to say, oh my God, somebody's awful out there, they've been grabbed, they've been snatched, this, that, and the third has been done to them. Okay, but where are the bodies? You understand what I'm saying? The majority of these people, you never find their bodies. Where is 1 million bodies being hidden every year? Okay? Now, then you can break down several different things. Okay, they're either being consumed by cannibals. They are either being their organs and different things being harvested for various different reasons. Some for the cannibals that want to eat them, others for who need those particular organs or what have you, and whatever else they use them for, or whatever. Others have been thrown in your oceans and different things or whatever. Okay, but I want to break something down to you all, okay, because oftentimes what you all hear about, like what gets when something is exposed and a spotlight is put on it, and it's glamorized in different things, y'all need to understand that there's a difference. Okay, so if you talk about your Weinsteins, your Epsteins, your all of them, you talking about different classification of victims. Okay, you need to understand that first of all, the majority of people that goes missing are of color in the first place, of any color. It don't just have to be African American. It's a very large amount of African Americans, but color, period. Okay, for our melanin, for our genes, and for everything else that they want to put in their bodies and different things. Okay, those persons, you need to understand, are kept underground. These are the ones who are used in ritualistic practices. These are the ones who are beat, raped, tortured, whatever they're going to do to them. They treat them like little Raggedy Ann dolls. Okay, completely obliterate them. They are ones who are abducted, they're trafficked, and they're housed underground. They never see the light of day again. They never live to tell their story to anybody else. Okay? Your victims that you see, like at Epstein, you know how you randomly get these little young people that come out and be like, oh my God, yeah, this happened to me, and I was at the mansion parties and different things like that. I need y'all to understand, this is a different classification of victims. And what nobody with any common sense, not any psychologist, not any counselor, no therapist, nobody who have degrees and have common sense, and even if they know it, they're not saying anything about it, and they're not doing anything about it, because the age group of these people, y'all need to understand what I have noticed that nobody asks, that I noticed right away. Nobody asks, how did they get there? Y'all need to understand, those classification of victims, they are not abducted. They are pimped out by their parents. Okay? Anytime you see some young people that's freely and willy-nilly lingering around wealthy folks, with wealthy folks out in the open, they have been pimped out by their parents. Do you know how many teenagers used to be at the Hugh Hefner mansion? Do you think that they were out in the open? Do you think that they were trafficked? I'm sorry, cute little white girls, all different shades of skin, different things, like all dolled up, looking pageantly, like, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that or whatever. They were pimped out by their parents. Now, if you was to bust an establishment like that, or them people, you will just solely look at the people that was there on the scene. Nobody asked, how did these young people get here? Okay? Because first of all, when you're talking about wealthy people, if you wanted to just call up a wealthy person right now, you couldn't do it. If you wanted to just pop up at a wealthy person's party right now, you could not the fuck do it. You understand what I'm saying? Excuse my language. Okay? When you're that wealthy, you got to know them, know somebody that knows somebody, have some type of invitation. You don't understand? So it's a chain of command of some shit that has to happen for you to get close to these people. Okay? Especially the wealthier they are, especially the higher up that they are. You understand what I'm saying? Those, if you notice, those, they don't kill. Those classification of victims, and they go through satanic ritual. These are the ones who actually go through satanic ritual abuse and different things. You know why they don't kill them? Because they are of a different stature. You know what I'm saying? These children have either been bred specifically for the industry in the government by their parents. They like I said, they were pimped out by their parents, which is something nobody ever questions. Nobody ever looks to the damn parents and asks, well, how did you get there? Okay? These cute little blonde hair, blue eyes, little slender white girls, you know, at these mansion parties and different things, they were not freaking hog-tied and blindfolded and abducted and taken to them places. They were pimped out by their parents. So you have to ask yourself, why aren't the feds looking at their damn parents? Okay, you can bust any damn body that they might be with, but how in the hell did they get there? Who gave them permission to be there? They're walking around free willing. Okay, now true enough, they are abused. Okay, from molestation to rape, but they're and they're groomed and they're mind controlled and different. Same thing like they do with the little child stars. Okay, they do. If you notice, they don't kill them either, but they do go through sexual abuse and different things. Like if they do sacrifice them, it's like once they're up in age and like, you know, trying to break from their programming and having a mental breakdown and from the MK Ultra and all this other kind of stuff or whatever, and then they just set them up to make them look like they either mentally ill, got substance abuse problems, in and out of rehab or psych wards and different things like that. That's when they, you know, then try to dethrone them and make them seem as less than and make them seem like the problem. That's what the powers that be do. Okay? But like I said, they don't kill them. You know why? Because they're training them. See, all while they're doing the satanic ritual abuse to them, they've been groomed since they were kids. Okay, they've been getting fondled since they were kids, and ready to be pimped out by their parents when they're of a certain age and different things like that. Okay, and these are the people. This is how they are able to predictively program shit. These are the people, the ones that they have sent through the satanic ritual abuse and they have groomed and they have under mind control. These are the ones that they have determined years ahead of time, you're going to be in this political office, or you're going to marry this politician, or you're going to be, you understand what I'm saying? Or you're going to be the little, you know, trophy wife to this celebrity or whatever. They trained them. Okay? Different classification. They're still being abused, they're still being used, but what I need you to understand is that those are being pimped out by their own family. The family is paid to turn a blind eye. They send off their young kids to allow the industry to do whatever they will with them. Okay, that's the shit that's not being talked about. See, these other kids, they get abducted and shit out their neighborhoods and different little shit, and they never seen or heard from ever the fuck again. They're the ones who end up getting abducted, trafficked, and they end up underground some damn where. Them the ones that's underground, locked up in cages, okay, and they stay there, okay. And when those wealthy persons want them, you know, they sell them as well to certain persons, but they're forever hidden, and they're literally tortured to death, whatever one decides to do with them. whoever purchased them. Those are the ones who are never seen or heard from ever again. This is how I be able to call bullshit when you see these chicks, these different people that come out randomly on these celebrities and politicians, different things. And I'm not telling you that sneaky, freaky shit, low down shit don't happen, but the majority of them been and got paid to say what they're saying. The shit that y'all see, you need to understand that these people have enough money and enough power to cover up anything and everything for you never to know nothing. So when you do happen to hear about something, the setup is coming from high up. You understand what I'm saying? And it's usually because somebody with wealth or somebody in power that stepped on the wrong toes of somebody higher than them. They want them to come up with sacrifice. They want them to sign another contract. They want them to do something that they dragging their feet and doing, or they done pissed off the wrong fucking person. You understand what I'm saying? All and it don't matter who you know. All kinds of people. I can name all kinds of people that they done put up. Like, remember the Subway Man, your Anthony Wieners, your, all kind of. You can already go all the way back to Jimmy Savile and all of them. Oh, he was real bad. He was one of the main ones that made snuff films for him. Okay. And if you don't know what a snuff film is, a snuff film is when somebody is tortured and while being recorded until their death. Okay? Usually children. Okay? Yeah. So that's what we're talking about here, okay? So I want to let y'all know the difference. So when you do happen to hear of these, the little cute ones that end up coming out and saying this and saying that, you need to understand they're being allowed to say what they're saying. Okay? If you notice, they still be around very wealthy ass people. What they say is very limited. And it's being done on purpose. They have been coached or coerced or bribed to say what they're saying, because everybody that is up on that level and is a part of that and know what's going on, they're all a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? They're all a part of it. So when you do happen to hear about this, that, or the third, okay, it's being done on purpose to expose that person on purpose, because it's a setup that's coming from higher up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to law enforcement, now the FBI and your local government and different things like that, they have different task force, and they will have you to believe that they are tough on this crime, okay? But these are some low life, low level, low vibrational ass pimps. You understand? They're still trying to pimp hoes out on the street. Some of them move to hotel. You know what I'm saying? Different shit like that. They're very careless and reckless and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they doing too much. They said pimping. They pimping, selling dope, and all other kind of shit too. And end up getting caught up. They catching some very low level individuals. Okay? But if you notice, the ones who are making millions of billions of dollars off the operations of this aren't touched. And that's on purpose. Okay? I have to look up that man's name. I see him all the damn time. He's like I think he's like the chief of police or something. He's in Florida. I kid y'all not. They have a darn human trafficking damn operation task force damn near every month. I have seen no other county, no other state that, like, in just watching him and seeing all of that shit, I used to want to go to Florida because it seemed like so awesome, so fun, so beautiful down by the beach and different things like that, or whatever. They will make you not want to go to Florida. Florida has got to be one of the biggest human trafficking hubs that there is. I kid you not. This man, whoever, I gotta look his name up. I don't want to get it wrong. He like the chief of police. That man need to be given a medal, or honor, a Purple Heart, or something. Okay. He is him and his team, they is running damn task force every damn month. And I'm talking about, y'all, it be like a crap load of people. Okay, they got like prostitution stings that they've done. They done had more damn human trafficking. Y'all, and I ain't talking about some little bit. I'm talking about they done had Disney employees arrested, wrapped up in human trafficking. They done had, I'm talking about teachers, principals, coaches. You understand what I'm saying? Wrapped up in human trafficking as stings and operation. I'm like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't see New York doing this shit. You know it's going on down there heavy. You don't see California doing this shit. You know it's going on down there heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Florida's got to be one of the biggest damn hubs or whatever. I really think all the places as closest to borders are or whatever. I know Texas is, but Texas ain't even doing it. Texas crime is getting as bad as fucking Chicago. They got some of everything going to hell on in damn Texas. Okay? It's just all kinds of stupid shit that's going on. The other day, like, I don't know what type of social engineering, what type of fumes that they done put out in the damn sky out in Memphis, because they done smooth lost their damn mind. They had a whole damn group of people just decide to go out and ride. They done fucking hijacked the damn FedEx truck to steal the packages, and then they done ran up in the store and stole all of this stuff. I'm talking about a whole shitload of them, just a whole car. Whole bunch of them just inside, and I'm like, this shit got to be staged. It's got to be an inside job. You understand what I'm saying? How do you know what's on that FedEx truck? How did you know that FedEx truck was gonna be there at that damn time? And who is the fool that's driving the FedEx truck that got out the FedEx truck to go to the back of the truck to unlock it for you to get in it to take the packages and different things? You understand what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. That went on in Memphis just the other day. Okay? This is what's going on. So we're going to go back. We're going to get back to this. I just wanted to break that down to you real quick. Because a lot of times when y'all hear the stuff that y'all hear, y'all wrap everything and everyone in together. Okay? But the ones that you see, especially, you know, the little cute ones, blonde hair, blue eyes, is their favorites. You understand? That be all at the mansion parties and different things like that. Y'all need to understand, they have been pimped out by their parents, okay? Their parents have signed waivers and permission slips and shit and been paid to allow their kids to be there, to allow that shit to go on. No bullshit. So when you happen to hear about things, you know what I'm saying? Like all the persons that was over at Epstein Island. You understand what I'm saying? These were all higher level victims that have been pimped out to them by their parents, okay? They don't cater to they traffic victims the same way, okay? These ones they use up and they kill, okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. So we got wild here, okay? Somebody here, and they treat these other ones kind of like the Order of the Rose. I'm telling you, they're literally programmed. They're literally trained. The sexual trauma is literally a part of the programming. Okay, instilled in them. Okay, and they're also abused by women and men. Okay. We have wild here, okay? Something is going on out in the wild. I feel like a faraway place. It's interesting. You see a dragon here on this boat. This girl here looks to be Asian here, okay? She's drifting the red. The red is a color of whoredom. The red is Jezebel color. The red is Scarlet's color. Okay, something's going on in a faraway place, in a wild here. It's interesting because alone in the world is a number 6. This is 15. 1 and 5 is 6 here. Okay. We also have family and tribe here. What I tell you, these people, families are pimping out their own kids. They're selling out their own kids to the government, to the industry, for money, for positions, titles, and roles. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, because it's still different levels to it. You even have people on a lower level selling out their children. Their children is used and abused in a different way. Okay? If you a middle class family and you got a blonde hair, blue-eyed, white child, okay, and you decide to pimp your child out to the industry, they're going to be groomed, okay, and they're going to later be used, like I said, for something else, okay. They're not going to be killed. It's not the same thing that goes on if you say a poor black family that decide to pimp out your children, okay? Because see, these folks on here, they look colored, don't they? Yeah, they into that. There's a lot of different people, a lot of races of people who are into it, who are into this. I sit back and I watch a lot of things and it pisses me off, okay? And nobody says anything about this shit, and it's so damn disgusting to me. All of those kids that's getting dropped off at the fucking border, y'all, this is human trafficking going on in your face. Okay? Would you drop your kids off in the middle of nowhere and say, go, run for it? They can't even speak English or anything. Where they running to? Who they running to? Do you honestly think that the United States is just taking them in? Oh, yeah, come on in, all the children. We love the children. We're going to take care of the children. You never see or hear from them kids ever again, because they pimped out and they fucking sold. That's why human trafficking is going on right in your face, right at the border. I never forget the year. I don't know. I forget what was going on exactly. Something was happening, but the immigrants, migrants, or whatever, they were like running from one place to another. There was something tragic going on. I never forget CNN airing this little girl, how she ended up butt naked. This girl was butt naked in the middle of the street. People running to and fro on either side of her, and somebody just sit there recording her. CNN aired it fucking live and showed it over and over and over again. This baby was sitting here butt naked just crying. It was the sickest thing I had ever seen in my fucking life. Human trafficking is going on right in y'all's faces. And they tell you, oh, it's something else. You know. Somebody tell you, oh, they're sneaking into the United States, and others are, oh, the murderers and the rapists from over here. They're trying to come into we got murders and damn rapists over here in the United damn States. Fuck you mean? What about all the babies that was left with no damn parents at the damn border? They didn't get there by themselves. They literally was taken there, dropped off, and left. For whoever they done sold them kids out to come along and pick up. If you notice, they don't turn them kids around and usher them back into the country where they come from. They don't do that. They load all them damn kids up, and they never seen from or heard from again. You remember the one time when it was a whole bunch of, it was something else that was going on. I remember this. CNN aired this too. Remember, because this one, it got publicity. Remember when they showed you all the immigrants and different things like that, but they had them in this cage. It looked like a huge cage, and inside this cage, the ground was like concrete or whatever. It looked like a fenced cage. Okay, they didn't even have real covers and blankets for them. They had this like aluminum foil looking thing that they was wrapping them around with, that they was laying on the ground. And remember, it got big publicity because like one of the kids, little boy, ended up fucking dying. That child was a sacrifice. That child was killed on purpose. This is the type of shit that's been going on right in your faces, and nobody is saying anything about it. And who in the hell do you think is benefiting off the operation of these things? See, these are the type of things, this is why they spend so much money keeping y'all distracted. They don't want y'all talking about this stuff. They don't want y'all knowing this stuff. You understand? Yeah, the mermaid of immersion here. Complete commitment. Okay? These families have complete commitment to these powers that be to sell out their children. Okay? Yeah. Look at this. Your imaginary friend. Childhood treasures resurface. These are people selling their children. Is what's happening here, y'all. They're being pimped out and sold to their families. And in any real task force anywhere, if y'all being authentic on looking into these crimes and different things, you're not asking logical questions. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, the group of children that you might find underground some damn where, okay, in some whole house some damn where, for some of them, is not the same quality of victims that you find that's at the damn mansion parties and shit. You turn a blind eye to all of that. Yeah, because they in the company of very wealthy millionaires and billionaires and different shit, right? So I'm telling you, this is how I know that I be able to call bullshit. They do this all the time when they want to set people up. All of a sudden, they into all of that shit. And like I said, I'm not telling you that freaky, nasty shit don't go on, but they are in agreements with the shit. Okay? They're all about the same damn life. It all be a setup. Y'all literally watch these people railroad R. Kelly in fucking public, as well as Cosby, both on some shit that technically by law the statute of limitations would have fuck been up on in both situations. R. Kelly, years and years after the first damn situation, ask yourself, who is the fool that held on to a cassette tape now? Or VHS tape, not cassette, VHS tape. Nobody even has VCRs anymore. Recording of R. Kelly. You might want to call him a predator, but hell, you just as much a damn predator if you held on to this. What would you sitting there watching it on repeat? Till you decided to what? When the powers that be decided to set them up and shit like that, and then all of a sudden you roll this out. If that's the case, if you had this way back when the first one came out, how come you didn't roll that one out with the first one? Never mind the fact every female that was ever in R. Kelly's life literally publicly came out and said, oh, I am not a victim, I am not a hostage, I'm not this, that, and that, I'm here because I want to be. The first person that you called a victim not only the fuck went the hell back to the person and wanted the hell to be there. You understand what I'm saying? The same chicks that you claimed was being held the hell hostage and shit like that was there for the man in a court of damn law. But this is what they do. Why? Because that setup came from high up. You understand what I'm saying? They must have pissed off somebody higher up that decided to set their ass up. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got the ones where you'll hear allegations come out about it, and as soon as you hear it today, it might disappear the next day because they've been behind the scenes forcibly made them to go along with doing something they want them to fucking do. More often than not, it's them wanting them to come off some type of sacrifice or something like that, okay? We're going to look at the rune sweep I pulled here, okay? So this one looks like an arrow up here. This is the masculine rune here. Okay, this one looks like the letter Y. This is the feminine rune. Okay, this lets you know that men and women both are in on this crime. Okay, this also lets you know that there are both feminines as well as masculine young people that are being abducted. A lot of time when you talk about these things, people solely only think this is an awful tragic things that only happens to girls. Y'all would be surprised. Y'all would be surprised as to how many of them like hot dogs around here. Okay. So, I got 2 other rooms here. One is the waves room and one is the harvest room here. Okay, the waves room talks about things happening at faraway places or going on at faraway places. Wherever they're housing these people is at, like, I feel like this is like cross seas. This is private island type of stuff. Okay. And then with the harvest here, this talks about this is the most fortunate room that one can pull in this particular set of rooms here. Okay, this is like great fortune here. They make a lot of money off this operation here. Okay, yeah, we got addicted here. These people are addicted. Okay, a lot of people gather to stab these people in the back here. These people are addicted to doing this. Bottom of the deck, we have here the deep dark sea mermaid finds solutions in the unknown places in the darkness here. Okay. So these people have sold their soul. Okay. They've gone to the crossroads. They've gone over into the darkness, and they've made deals with the devils, pacts with the powers that be. Okay. And they sell out. They're young for money. Okay, and many people do it on many different levels. Some of these people, they especially those of them who are on a lower level or poor, they sell out. They set up their children to be humanly experimented on, to be treated like guinea pigs, to be tested, to be groomed, to be mind controlled, to be molested, and all kinds of things. Trust, I know. Okay. Not all of us is fortunate enough to have gone through this and you able to get out. Some of us just get used up to a certain age. See, after a certain age, they don't really care for you anymore. It's only a certain group of them who like the ones around puberty age. There's a whole lot of them who likes the ones who are not even reached puberty yet. Okay, the ones of them that do the grooming and the handling and all the satanic ritual abuse that goes on before puberty, you know, they usually lose interest by puberty time. Okay, and unless you are decided to be kept, or what have you, this is how your child stars are made. Y'all need to understand that your child stars was groomed well before they ever became a child star. It started when they were kids, like when they were like babies. You understand? And the powers that be, like the people that the family is sold out to, their handlers literally coach them on certain things to do to them at home, putting them in compromising situation at home. Okay, exposing them to this and that and the other. Okay, so then when they get their hands on them, they do this, that, and the other with them as well, and so on and so forth. Then if they decide to keep them, you know, they turn them. They use you as a child star, use you as a model, put you wherever industry they want you to put. They want to put you in. You understand? This is how there is certain people. I have proof of certain people. See, certain people that are that's popular right now, that's even wealthy right now, that y'all might like and y'all might know. Y'all know them from a particular point in time of whenever they blew up or came up. There is proof. I have proof of things that came out in like the 70s, the 80s, that named these people before they were ever even discovered, known, or popular. Okay? And if you pay attention to a lot of these celebrities, it sounds, they all seem like they have the same backstory. They were molested or raped by a family member. They come from a dysfunctional home. They were homeless. They only had a mother. They had an absent father. They had a parent that beat them. They had a parent that was a drug addict. You understand? They all seem to have the same background story. Kind of similar. Especially those of them who are African American. They have the same scripted, pitched story. A lot of celebrities will tell you before they got rich and famous, they was homeless. They was living on the street. They was sleeping in cars and all this other kind of shit. Huh? A lot of these celebrities will tell you, oh, I came up from the hood. We didn't even have food to eat. We didn't have nowhere to live. We was a struggle. You understand what I'm saying? These folks was already marked before they was ever even thought about, before they was ever even made it. They was being grown from a child. Many of them right now today, especially the ones who's confused about their sexuality or just all over the place with their sexuality and different things like that, it's because they went through childhood trauma. They went through molestations and rapes and they went through abandonment and different things like that in their childhood. I'm trying to tell you what I know. But some of us made it out. Some of us just got used to a certain age. And then you was let go. And then they give you drugs and do shit to your mind and put you in mind control. And make you forget all the torturous things that you've had to experience, okay? They literally have babies at these damn hot tub parties and shit, at these mansions and shit. They literally kill babies. You see kids killed in front of you and see how you feel about it. See how your mind works. Hole in the soul. Look at this. These people have a hole in their souls. Spirit is saying. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what's going on here. Spirit is saying that these people who have done this time and time again, these people are actually killers. You see this man here? You see this little bitty child over here? Okay. They track certain individuals. I'm telling you, the powers that be, they will never come out and tell y'all this. But they control a lot more than y'all think. Y'all assume that your serial killers are just sporadic and random. Even they were chosen. Even they were marked. Okay? That's the reason why every last one of your serial killers, they link back to the military, the industry, the government, or something in some type of way. Every one of them. Every one of them. They were either in the system, grew up in and out of the system, or they were a part of the industry, or was in the military, or anything like that. I wouldn't give a damn if it was just military school or boot camp or any goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? They all link back to the government, especially the military, and the industry in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Every one of them. They were being watched. They were under mind control. They were being groomed. They were allowed to kill for a specific amount of time. Even when they were apprehended, that was plotted, planned, schemed. To what day, what time, what place. Every last one of them was homegrown, bred, and fed. Y'all likely not to believe me though. So we have strange phenomena involved here, okay? There's a lot of spell work. There's a lot of ritualistic things that goes on with these individuals that have been abducted, have been sold out, have been used and abused by these individuals. Spirits say take a closer look at the suspects, okay? These people's family are the suspects, okay? And I literally sit back and I watch and I listen to the shit when stuff go on and things like that. Nobody ever asks where these people parents at. Teenagers are just randomly hanging out with filthy, rich, wealthy people at their mansion parties and everything. Somebody allowed them to be there. Somebody gave them permission to be there. Somebody gave them a ride there. Likely. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just came and took them. You understand what I'm saying? Like how they do to others. Nobody questions this. And then out of all the other ones, if you notice, they leave with all their belongings. They leave walking and talking on their damn own. And whatever else. They have them in a state of mind willing to do what they do while they're there amongst them. It's not like the ones that they got in cages underground, that they go in and forcibly torture and terrorize. They're not willingly doing a damn thing. These families and these tribes of people that's involved in these suspects, they're full of lies, deceptions, and there's cover-ups. You see all these knives in this person's back here. This person is stabbed in the back by their very own family that knows that this shit is going on. Okay? Especially if you're a poor family. You want to get out the projects. You want to get out the trailer parks. You never quite understood how mommy was able to move from the project. And mommy and granny was able to move from the projects. One minute they was in the projects. The next minute they had homes in middle class neighborhoods. Huh? The one minute they didn't have a car. The next minute they had new cars every year. Huh? All of them not only worked mediocre jobs, the little jobs that they was working couldn't have possibly paid for that. You probably wondered how mommy and grandma and them and papa and them was able to come on and move on up from them projects. That some of them children and them grandchildren was sacrifices. You understand? It's the reason why it's a lot of incestuous things that goes on in the family. A lot of molestations and different things that goes on in the neighborhoods. They're getting you primed and ready. So you be ready, set, go by the time the government folk or the industry folks or whatever get their hands on you. You've not already been exposed to it. You know a little something cut from learned behavior. Some things that you're the same. Yeah. Spirit say multiple people are involved in this crime. Why? Because money is involved. There's multiple people involved in this crime, Spirit say, because money is involved. Okay? These people even plan premeditated murder. Even when they kill people, the killer plans out the details in advance. See, some of y'all need to understand sacrifices is on different levels. A person's life can be sacrificed. When you hear sacrifice, a lot of times y'all automatically assume death. Some people, you know what I'm saying? If you set your person up for, to be killed, you probably get more money. But you can sacrifice a person's life. Okay? These be the people that you see go to mental institutions for the rest of their damn life. These be the people that they just been deemed crazy and doped up and have them out their mind. They be in mental institutions for the rest of their life. Being abused and raped in them mental institutions by them doctors and shit. Be doped up on all that medication, being kept smooth out their mind, being experimented on. Some people that's been sacrificed and have been set up on crimes on purpose, and they've been lost their whole life to the damn system and locked up the entire of their damn life. And then when they get in there, they raped, They jumped on, they abused in all kinds of damn ways. Even that, the whole prison system is, and the mental health system is a whole nother world in a world. Because it's different shit that goes on behind those walls. That should be said. They even have their sellouts in prison. They turn out people on purpose. When these, especially these men, when these men go to prison, they do it to the women too. When these men go to prison, they put them around certain ones. They punk them out on purpose. Even if it's a possibility for you getting out, you need to understand when you end up around somebody that's a lifer, they ain't got shit to lose. They gonna be there for the rest of their damn life. I don't give a damn about doing any damn thing to you, especially if you got a release date. You understand what I'm saying? See, this things they don't talk about. Just like in the women's prison, okay? Only you got to deal with Big Bertha wanting to hunch on you, or want you to eat her snatch, okay? You got the guards, and maybe even the warden that want a piece of that thing. It's a whole lot of shit that be going on, okay? We got surveillance cameras may provide important clues here. They are recording. They are recording these events, okay? They're recording the things that they're doing that's going on with these victims, okay? And even these other persons that's involved, okay? I believe they sign contracts and shit. They might even record them and shit too, just in case to blackmail them later on this stuff. That's what's going on here, y'all. We got the masculine and karmic here. There's some karmic ass masculines that's running, ruling, and controlling this operation. Look at that, bounty hunters, the chaser. They in hot pursuit. They be in hot pursuit of new victims. But y'all need to know that there's a difference. There's a different classification of victims. Okay? Because the ones that's underground in cages, yeah, they don't doll them all up and they be in little glamorous, little cute little dresses and outfits and makeups and heels and different shit or whatever. Nah. If you notice, all the little young ones that end up being the little presidential models and be at the and be flying all on the private planes with the people and different things or what, yeah. And be all at the mansion parties and different things like that or whatever. They just be as dolled up as they want to be. That be on this on purpose. They're a different classification of victim. These people like pretending, okay? They fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue here. Pretending. Living beyond means here. Spirit, what else is going on here? We got roller coaster here. These people get the highest high. They get an adrenaline rush from doing this. And they make a whole lot of damn money off of it at the same time. Okay? Not to mention all the persons that's going along with it. See, but another thing that y'all don't understand, this is the reason why you have to be careful, even of your own family members. Okay? Because some of y'all got family members who were sellouts, who were sold out well before you was even born or thought about. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all need to watch your girlfriends and your boyfriends and different things like that or whatever. You be hooking up with people that don't know that they are sellouts, okay? Because if they are sellouts and they are taking oaths and they're under contracts and different things like that and they're being paid behind the scenes, behind your back, okay, for plotting and planning and scheming against you, so I'm telling you what they do. Say you a single mother. And it don't matter what you like, okay? If you like women, if you like men. If they watching you, they'll use one of their ops and tell one of their ops, pay one of your ops to come and befriend you and get close to you and hook up with you. And they grooming your child the whole time. And when you ain't looking, they will tell them what to do. How to exploit them in different ways. Take pictures of them while they nude. and this and that and the other, sneak in their room, molest them, and all this other kind of stuff. Exploit them with all type of pictures, different things like that. Okay, they tell them, and then these people sit back and they watch it. Okay, you know why? Because that's a person. This is how they set up people, especially in the hood. Now they are sending their op in to do this. This person playing pretend. They doing shit to keep you blind and under mind control to this shit. Okay? You think they just sweet and nice. Every time you come around, look, anytime anybody come along, they pay more attention to your child than they pay attention to you. They always got little sweets and little treats and shit for your child, but they don't got a damn thing for you. Okay? You might think that's cute. You might think they're real sweet. Nah. They're predators. Okay? They're predators. And they have been trained to do that shit. That's learned behavior. Okay? And so what happens is they will, after this goes on, okay, after they have tricked and bamboozled you, after the child has been introduced to certain things, okay, it might start off with this person exposing themselves to them, okay, showing them they private areas, okay, slick touching them and rubbing them in a certain type of way, doing different little shits, okay, they grooming them, okay, they may even introduce them to little type of spell work and different damn things too, okay, introduce them to little porn, little nasty videos and different things like this. You don't know this is going on. You think you know, you around your family, or you think you with somebody that loves you and cares about you and different things like that, right? Okay, so on the back end, after this has gone on for a while, what they'll do is they still got an eye, the powers that be still got an eye on you, and they got an eye on your child. Okay, and trust and believe, the older you are, they would much rather have your child than to have you, but they know they got to go through you to get your child. So they hoping that you just materialistic and gritty enough like all the rest, where they could just pay you a little something and you will be willing to allow them to abuse your child. This is the reason why they even have them to do it after they start, after they start school. This is the reason why they really want to have somebody with you, want you with somebody, have one of their ops in there. Because your child at home for the first 5 years of their life before they go to school. You understand what I'm saying? That's the reason why most kids is fine until they turn 5 and go to school. And all other type of shit start going on with them. Okay? This is what goes on. This is what goes on. Okay? Yeah, we got desire here. It says lust, sexual chemistry, the hamster wheel. Surviving, hustle, daily hustle. Look at this searching. This is sitting here on bounty hunter, chasing, hot pursuit. This searching here, they go online looking for information, looking for records of certain people. Okay? And so their hopes is to try to convince, persuade, or bribe you into selling out. And willingly allow your child to take some type of compensation to turn a blind eye to either straight up, you know, it depends on what they want to do to your child. They just want to use your child for a little while, or if they you know, straight up want to abduct your child, to use your child how they want to, or whatever. And see, this is one other situation when people have completely sold out their children. This is when you see the big spectacles. Oh my gosh. Little such and such, and came up missing. You in a state of shock. You like, oh my God, I know little such and such. That's my family member. I'm neighbors with them people. I'm, you know, whatever. Or you just randomly hear about the story. How awful is that? You have no idea that the people that you're looking to is crisis actors who are sellouts, and they sold that child out, and they set up a whole damn staged event, a whole damn scenario as to how and when this child is going to come up missing. And your job is to just go along to get along, play along with the role. Y'all need to understand, when people have done this, by the time they set this up, the parents and shit have already been paid, man. So So all the other spectacles that they put on with the, you know, the run, set up the GoFundMe's and help search and all this other kind of shit. Man, even the people, the police and authorities be knowing when certain setups be going on ahead of damn time. They let them know. Yeah, look at this. These people be pretending because they've accepted some type of settlement, agreement, a compromise to let this happen. Why? These is people who like living above their means. They use their children, they pimp their children out for their own ill wills, for their own pleasure, for their own damn happiness. Okay? I see pressure cooker here, rage, ready to explode here. This is sitting here on roller coaster with the highest high in adrenaline. Obsession. These people have a sick, twisted obsession. Must have indulgence here. And you see how subliminals work, don't you? Look at this. Now this look innocent enough to you. This look like a jar of milk here. And what does look like to you here? This look like it's split open and bleeding. This look like... Okay. I'm trying to tell you what I know. This is what's going on, y'all. Look at this. Insatiable. Unquenchable. Wanting more. These people sick to death, man. This is what's going on. And they're making a whole hell of a lot of money off of it. They're making a whole lot of money off of this. Spirit, what are the messages? Those of them that they're doing these death rituals on, like I said, it's a different classification of victims. Okay? Those of them who come from like well-to-do families, middle class to upper class families, okay? It's a few of them who, you know, may not be come from there, but they still consider them of a certain breed, you know what I'm saying, and treat them differently. But other ones of them, they use unto death, okay? Yeah, these are the ones that they sacrifice on altars. These are the ones that they torture to death from their little black and white checkerboard napkins and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. These deaths, these blood sacrifices, bring them some type of emotional fulfillment, Spirit is saying. That's for those of them that they kill. The interesting thing about it, oh wow, wow, I see justice in the Ten of Pentacles here. This lets me know even law enforcement is covering up this major crime. Human sex trafficking is never going to end, just like drug trafficking is never going to end. You have to ask yourself, why do we have millionaires and billionaires and fucking trillionaires in this world who they could literally shut down anything in a fucking day, but they refuse? They refuse to put an end to homelessness, to world hunger, to major crimes like drug trafficking and human trafficking and different things, because these are the very people who's making millions of dollars off these operations. Look at this. Wow. I see the Seven of Swords, the Three of Swords. Oh, wow. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, the Moon, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. There's a whole lot of competition. There's a lot of people who are in competition to partake in this for this money. That's the reason why you have many people involved in the crime here. Okay? Many people involved in the crime. And this is the very reason why that when it comes to law enforcement, okay? When it comes to these wealthy elites, they turn in a blind eye, okay? These people are being abducted. With the Seven of Swords is liars, cheaters, thieves. Folks sneaking around, creeping, trying to get away with something. You see how these people gathered up here together? Okay? They're causing heartache. They're causing heartbreak. These families, they're liars. They're cheaters. They're deceivers. They're manipulators. They're con artists. They are causing heartache and pain to their own people. The shit is going on behind. This is a lot of criminal activity that's going on in secret. This is what's secret. This is what's hidden. This is what's covered up. This is what they didn't want to be exposed. But the moon is illuminating this. Okay? Exposing this. What they've been doing in the darkness have come to the light. We know that the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, fear, hiding things, the subconscious, criminal activity, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, low down, dirty, freaky shit, creepy shit, sneaky shit. Okay? With the moon here. Look at this, 10 of Cups. These families are keeping these secrets. They know that they are liars. And they have done this to their own loved ones. Whole families is involved in this shit because they greedy, materialistic ass individuals that sold out a long time ago. Some of y'all people sold out before the hell you was even born, bruh. Spirit say that's the truth. That's clarity. Ace of Swords here. I can't even make it up. Yeah. This is complete and utter betrayal. Spirit is saying betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, endings. Yeah. Judgment, decisions being made. This brings these people emotional fulfillment, like it fulfills them on another level. Look at this, Lovers. These people, y'all know the Lovers card is really nothing but, stand alone, the Lovers is nothing but a sexual card. It's nothing but sex. It literally would have to be a couple of, you don't see no 2 of Cups out here. You don't see no 4 of Wands out here. We ain't talking about partnerships and relationships and marriages and shit. Lovers, look at this. They even both naked here. This is sex. Yeah, and the justice system know that this shit is going on. Spirit, what else? Yeah, see, these people in power, they make little small ass offers and proposals to your damn family and shit for chump change, for money, and they so desperate to make it and to have something to feel like they some damn body, they take it, and they turn a blind eye while the children are molested, pimped out, and some more shit. Yeah. Hierophants here. These are persons in power, persons in authority, persons who have whole structure and organization and power and shit. Sitting here on the 9 of Swords. Yeah. Now these people in mental conflict. They're stressed, they worried, they're depressed, they're anxious, they're dealing with burdens, problematic situations, hardships, okay? Because truth and clarity is coming out about this shit. Okay? But there's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Whole lot of money. And trust and believe the money that they are paying out to these families to sell out their own children ain't a fraction of what they make off of these children after they decide to do what they want to do with them and pass them from one to the next. Okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. 6 of Wands, these people have been successful at this. They got cocky and arrogant in their ruthlessness in doing this. Yeah. You got a Queen of Wands in your family. She set you up and did this to you as a child. Why does it happen to you as a child? You got a King of Cups and your family set you up and did this to you as a child. I'm saying I'm starting to see a lot of face cards in here now. Spirit, one more card, please. Queen of Swords is involved in this. Look at that. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. All these people involved. I don't know how these people can be related to y'all, but I'm starting to see a whole lot of face cards come out. King of Cups. Okay? You could either be these signs and this was done to you, or these people are family members of yours or something that did this to you. Yeah, these people went to the crossroads. They went to the crossroads. They sold his soul. They made a deal with the devil at the crossroads. Yeah. Yeah. This is where they bridge here. It's where white man and black man come together. Yeah, that's how they come together. Right now. Over me. Yeah. Your mamas, Empress here. Your mamas, your grandmamas did this to you. Allowed this to happen to you. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. And they cowards. They cowards. They too cowards to admit what they done. They even had the audacity to do witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo on you. To make you forget what you have went through. That's for those of you that have made it out. Yeah. These people collaborate together for the purposes of money. Okay? Y'all can break through. Y'all, I figured this shit out. I started doing some research. I started looking at a lot of things, especially after I became a targeted individual, and I started pretty much documenting their attacks against me. And I noticed when it comes to the world in general, is all broke down to it's all about sex, money, violence, and evil wickedness. If you look around, everything is dark, sinister, evil, wicked, demonic in your face. All day, every day, twice on Sunday. And in between that, you see nothing but violence. In between that, you see nothing but sex. Sexually explicit, nasty, this, that, and the other. It all can be broke down by sex, violence, and wickedness. Within money wrapped in like that wraps all of those three things together. I literally figured this shit out, man. I ain't got nothing but a chance to sit back and research this shit. See, you understand what I'm saying? There's a logical explanation for everything. You could be a Queen of Cups. They have definitely done this to water signs. I don't know what's their fascination with abusing water signs. I believe it's tied into their mockery of Christ. It's the reason why you see them do they water rituals and different things. You know, when you see these celebrities laid out in the water, they might be in the ocean or a river or some shit, and they laid out in the T shape with their arms stretched aside, like they have been crucified to the cross with the rest of the body coming down in the T shape. Okay, it's a mockery of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Just like the fish is used for the symbol of Christ as well. Okay, who else has the symbol of the fish in the zodiac? Pisces, who happens to be a water sign. This is the reason why you see the industry making a mockery of Christ all the time. Y'all, the signs and symbols is everywhere. Don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, these people put in a lot of work to do this. You got the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles out here. You understand? They rejoice in celebration doing this. Oh, they be having parties and gatherings and get-togethers and everything. Okay? Yeah, look at that Emperor. Your father's in you. You got the Emperor and the Empress out here. Your fathers and your mothers. These would also serve as persons who have power or authority in some type of way as well. Then pimp y'all out and sold y'all out to the government, to the industry. And they ain't even pay you for it. They ain't even pay you for it. How the hell you gonna use and abuse me, but you pay somebody else to fuck for me? You should have been paying me. What you mean? Stars. These superstars and the celebrities and shit. Some of y'all who was abused like this, you were supposed to be a child star. You may have even been groomed and abused and used as a child star when you was really, really young. Okay? Something tragic could have happened. Somebody got too rough, got too violent. You could have got injured or hurt in some type of way, and only by the grace of God you didn't die. You're still here. You died and came back. Do anything like myself. They might have thought you was there. You weren't there. And you made it out. But there's a whole lot, a whole lot that don't make it out. That don't live to see the light of day again. You understand? Yeah. I see the King of Coins here. I'm starting to see babies here now. You have the Page of Cups here. Every water sign is out here. I'm telling you. They really like abusing water signs. Maybe because we're the most talented of the whole zodiac. Like, what y'all don't understand, like, to be quite honest with you, some of your best artists, y'all need to understand that art, some of the best art that you've ever seen or heard, it comes from a place of pain. It comes from a place of trauma. And that's literally what the industry used to create some of the best artists that you've ever seen in your life. They shatter the brain to create altars. They send these people through torture and all kinds of shit to make the best puppets, the best artists that you have ever seen, that move and groove and dance and sing and whatever else on their command. Art comes from a place of pain. I'm telling you, some of the best artists, some of the best people that you know right now today that you like to watch or listen to. I wouldn't care if they're actors, actresses, if they're singers, dancers, whatever. They come from a place of pain. Their art comes from a place of pain. They have suffered. They have endured. They've been traumatized to get that damn good. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what's going on here, y'all. I'm going to conclude this reading here. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation. Well, I hope you ain't dealing with the situation, okay? This was just an informational video here, okay? Yeah, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. There's a whole lot of money. There's a whole lot of money as it relates to these operations of this. Look at this. Secret Hidden Treasure Island here. Trafficking, shipping operations, prostitution, okay, illegal activity, mind control, money, gold, drugs, weapons of mass destruction, sex trade, murders, orgies here. You see how you got both black people and white people, they butt naked, they out here on this island. You see this cave looking thing here, they're out here in nature somewhere, okay? Remember we had the wild card, okay? Some faraway place out in nature. Look at that. Law enforcement is aware of this. I got some of everybody on here, okay? Secret Service, police, spies, the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, the military, detectives, agents, special operatives, the shadow government, authority, all kinds of people in the justice system on different levels is aware that this is going on, and they cover for these elite satanic powers that be. Okay? Yeah, look at this. Time is money. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Let's talk about bribes and greed and money-hungry gold diggers that accept this money to sell out their own family, their own children, their own grandchildren, or whoever else. Yeah, they believe time is money. They don't like wasting it. But this type of shit that they like wasting it on. This is sneaky, freaky, creepy shit that they got going on behind the scenes. The moon card, okay? Criminal activity, shady people, dirty dealings, decisions being made, cover-ups, hiding things, sneaky, freaky, creepy, witchery, rituals, secrets. Okay? This is what's done in the dark, Spirit is saying. Okay? The devil always in the details, ain't it? Spirits say evil is as evil does. These people belong to wicked cults and witch covens. They're devil worshippers, okay? They have addictions, sex addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions. They're toxic. They're dark. They're demonic. They're sinister. They're evil. They got bad habits. They're into black magic and voodoo and hoodoo and santerias and all other type of dark demonic practices and different things. They belong to secret societies. They're sellout spirits, is saying. They're shepherds for the devils. They're puppets for the devils. They're in the pockets of the satanic powers that be, okay? Many of them is witches and warlocks and different things that's involved in that spirit, you're saying. Okay? Yeah, they cause a lot of heartache and heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, betrayal, disappointment, loss out here on these secret hidden treasure islands. Okay? Yeah, spirits say pay attention to the enemy's subliminal witch language. Haunting, threats, warnings, tauntings, bullying, wisecracks, slick shots, subliminal messages. The signs and symbolisms is everywhere. The signs and symbolisms is everywhere. I keep saying Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they really abuse water signs a lot. All three of those signs. They make sex tapes, uploaded to the dark web. This says prostitution, sex ring, illegal surveillance, porn, hidden cameras. They have porn sites. They create snuff films and sex tapes for the sex trade here. This is beyond sick, man. That's something else y'all need to understand, okay? The dark web. These elite people, these wealthy elite people, first of all, they're the ones who's running, ruling, and controlling the dark web, okay? They're the ones who's making the most money off the dark web, okay? That shit is run, rule, and controlled by them. Yeah. Yeah, some things is best kept secret. Shh. That's the reason why they always doing that shh. The shush symbolism and shit. Those of you who've been sold out by your family, spirits say they hate you. They worked against you. They set you up, targeted you, betrayed you, sabotaged you, was disloyal to you, and had the nerves to take out an insurance policy out on you. Not only do they pimp you out and sell you to the highest end bidder, they have them to take an insurance policy out on you as well, should anything happen to you, where they'll get a big payday. Okay? Yeah. Pizza. Okay, you see them wolves. Okay? Looking up at that pizza slicer, you see them snakes. Here. Child sex ring. Human trafficking. Underage porn. Abductions. Children in cages. Kidnappings. Underground sex trade. Satanic ritual abuse. Sex slaves. Child abuse. Shipping. Prostitution. Operations. Abductions. This is what's going on, yeah. This is what's going on. Yeah. Some of you who are orphan, okay, you might be in hermit mode. You have no family, you have no friends, okay. You've gone through childhood trauma. You could have been an orphan, okay. That's another thing too. These foster homes and these facilities, and even back in the day with the orphanages, they are like prime hubs for little kids where they would go and pick out to abuse, okay. So some of you that's experienced this on various different levels in your childhood, you dealt with childhood trauma. You could have been sold by your own people, okay? You was human trafficked. This is the reason why you have trust issues, okay? Especially if you was ever sexually promiscuous at a very early age, okay? If you like the same sex at a very, very early age, okay, there was things that was done to you. You was turned out, okay. You was exposed to certain things on purpose. This was done to you by your mamas, your grandmamas, your daddies, granddaddies, okay? And even the rest of the family knew about it, okay? Yeah, we even got MK, we got my monarch programming card here, okay? This talks about government experimentation, beta sex kittens, satanic ritual abuse, monarch programming, mind control, okay? MK Ultra brainwashing, okay? The bottom line is the government covered this shit up. I also see witness to a gruesome murder here. You could have witnessed a gruesome murder, okay? Of someone being murdered. This could have been a younger person. This could have been a child, okay? They did something, gave you something to make you forget. It's still deep in your subconscious. You probably remember bits and pieces of it. It don't disappear. It's still there. It's just deep in your subconscious, okay? There was some type of setup or ambush, okay? But there was definitely a killer. There was homicide. There was a death that took place, a trap, some type of foul play here. Use a witness to a gruesome murder. Some of these other people may have witnessed some type of gruesome murders that goes on at these gatherings and get-togethers that they have, okay? Because two different things was talked about here. The ones that they abduct and they use in different ways, okay? Who have been they have either been abducted, just abducted, or they were sold out by their parents, okay? The ones of them who are poor and different things like that, the ones that they keep locked up in cages and different shit, okay? Now those of them who was pimped out and sold out by these upper echelon type of families and shit, there's a different way, you know, that they handle that. They would just have their make an agreement behind closed doors amongst the adults, and then they'll have the family to say, you know, doll their son or their daughter up or whatever, and have them to show up at some event one day or some shit, or have them to come by the office, or have them to come by their house and act like they want to introduce them to their little rich kids and different shit like that or whatever, and you know, wing them in like that or whatever. They have a different, you know, operational shit that goes well. And then, you know, when some type of party or gathering or something go on, they'll have them to come there. They invite them out there or whatever. Then they start getting on private planes and jets and shit, and going on trips and different shit with these folks or whatever. Okay, we got targeted individuals here. Okay, so people are being targeted on purpose. Okay, those of you who have been doing stuff like this and you live to tell about it, okay, and you can remember some of your experience, you could be being targeted right now. Okay, because of what you know. Okay, that's what's going on here, guys. I thank y'all so much for listening and for watching. If you'll be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It will be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me or follow me on Instagram, you can find that information in the description box below. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $Diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake. Stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Another thing, guys, that's a major issue, that's a problem that I wanted to tell you. When your people before you was sellouts and went along with this, and you come along and they try to hold you like this, they try to play you like this, thinking that you would just allow your child to be abused, you know, turn a blind eye to your child being abused, accept some type of money and different shit like this, and you don't go along with it and shit, you all of a sudden, people become targets like that as well. Okay, when you won't sell out, okay. See, some of these people, families is into this, you know what I'm saying? They let they other family, you know, they keep it in the family and let other family know as they come along, you know, this how we got to come up, this how we get on, this the, you know, this the deal, this the hook, this what it do, or whatever. Other ones of you where they just kept you out of the loop, I don't know, because they thought they was going to keep you brainwashed and done down under mind controls and just use and abuse you all your life. You might not have been told to actually put in the loop, because you was one of the ones that was actually used when you was a child and throughout the entirety of your life and shit. But when you get to the point where you have had a child and different shit like that, then that's when they want to come around and they want to try you. They want to hold you. You understand what I'm saying? You won't get with the program, then all of a sudden you have become a target, and then the government sit back and turn a blind eye to that bullshit too, because they know good damn hell well that shit is going on, and they like to play pretend in people's face. That's why they set that shit up, to make it seem like it's mental fucking illness, when they know good damn hell well that shit goes on for real. And they sitting back and ain't doing a damn thing about it, okay? You arrest and locking people up every goddamn day, but the very goddamn people that's making millions and billions of dollars of some of the worst operation and worst crimes that's going on in the world every fucking day, you do absolutely nothing to, because they pay your fucking paychecks. They sign your fucking paychecks. They own the fucking Federal Reserves and the fucking banks that you bank with. But you have the audacity to play pretend like you're so tough on crime with every fuck body else, you know? Unless they part of some sisterhood or brotherhood or a coven or cult, a secret society or some shit, or you told to turn a blind eye to some type of shit so y'all can run some damn whole damn setup on some damn body else and different shit like that, while you sit up and try to sacrifice those damn persons. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit as to what is really happening, what's really going on in this world. And it's high time that this shit is talked about. Okay? Because you got a whole lot of people. What I don't like is a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying? What really pisses me off, because when you see a thug, people call it a thug. When you see a gangster, people call it a gangster. When you see someone that you believe is criminal, you point that person out and put them on blast and you call them a criminal and shit. But you got a whole bunch of thugs and gangsters and pimps and players and hoes and some of everything else that you killers, crooks, and everything. They wear business suits every day. They shot to death every fucking day. All the ones that you look at and you see as beneath you, they the ones that's the ignorant and the dumbs and the scum and the nobodies and the this, that, and the other, and whatever the fuck else you want to call them. But because your hair is slick and not a strand out of damn place, and your suits is sharp, and your shoes is shiny and shit, and you got a whole lot of money in the fucking bank, and you come from a whole crime mob ass family and shit. You run around here thinking you gods and thinking you better than every fucking body else, and have the audacity to try to right or wrong every damn body else, when y'all are committing crimes on a daily fucking basis and making millions of billions of dollars off of it. And ain't a damn thing that's being done about it. And then you got leaders, supposed leaders in fucking power, who claim that you took oath to serve and protect, who claim that you took oath to uphold the United States Constitution and all this other shit. Yeah, to situations that happen to shine a light on those of them who created the infrastructure in which you working in the first damn place. To it happens to involve the individuals who sign your damn checks, who own the damn banks that you bank with and shit. Then you just fall in line. You just follow orders. That's what's going on here, y'all. That pisses me off. You understand? That pisses me off. Because these be some of the very people that be quick to judge other people and make other people out to be uneducated, unsophisticated, unsmart, and poor, and ignorant, and dumb, and whatever else you want to call them. But they technically in the same damn classification themselves. They just do the crimes with money. They just got a lot of money behind them when they do the damn crimes. And it's bullshit. But anyway, y'all, That's what it is. That's what's going on. Okay. I just wanted to share that with you all. Okay. That's why I tell y'all all the time. Okay. Watch your surroundings and watch the company you keep, as well as watch your surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. Okay. Because this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. I be telling y'all this. The stuff I tell y'all, my little closing, what you call it, I do, that ain't no bullshit. I don't be saying that just to be saying that. This is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. Okay? There is evil and wickedness everywhere. Some of y'all couldn't even imagine just how awful and gruesome and evil and wicked this shit is, bro. People who are wealthy, people with money, they don't have fun the same way that y'all do when y'all want to have fun. Okay? I mean, some of them do. But, I mean, you know, ultra rich, wealthy damn people, they become bored with regular, sensible stuff, what everybody else is doing to have fun and different things. Don't mean that they don't partake in any of those things. Okay? You got some money in your pocket, you know, you might go and have a nice dinner somewhere. You might take you a trip, maybe, you know, go on a vacation, you know, do something sensible and fun. You know, somebody wealthy with damn money, you know, it might be pleasing and appeasing to them to abduct a group of damn people, set them free out of smack dead in the middle of the damn woods, and then hunt them down like they fucking bucks, like they goddamn deers and shit, just for sport. Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, that's what's going on here, y'all. So anyway, till the next time, guys, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.